Elder Carly.
All right, all right. Greetings, greetings. Good afternoon. Peace and blessings. Hope you all are wonderful. Hope you all are having a beautiful day. This is Haki Ami, the Success Scholar. I appreciate this opportunity to come live here with my live broadcast, and you can find me on Raising Consciousness and Capital on my YouTube, of course, as well as Raising Consciousness and Capital on our Facebook group, and of course, Harambe Books and Teaching Artist Institute page. So the Thai Facebook as well as Thai TV on YouTube. So it's an honor and pleasure to join you all here, and many of you know I'm the president of Teaching Artist Institute, and we just had an amazing experience in Tanzania, but not going to talk about that. But we are going to have a conversation. As you can see in the title, we have joining us here members of the Gullah Geechee Nation, and they will be traveling with us to Nairobi, Kenya. So, and I got this from Queen Quet, uh, that the Gullah Geechee is from Jacksonville, Florida, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Is that right, Mama?
Yeah, no, it's from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I have. Yeah, that's what I have. I have it backwards, but yes.
Yeah.
But, so who I'm talking to, everyone, allow for me. I have a few guests that are going to be joining us here. I have Elder Carly Town, and I'll allow for her to share her position as she has worked with the Gullah Geechee Nation for some time, as well as Sister Regina, who will be joining us, and I'll bring her up, and Elder Carly in a second. Let me get a banner for Elder Carly, of course, and thank Sister Regina for coming in and joining us. But thank you for joining us, Sister. And there are many people know about the Gullah Geechee Nation. They've heard about it, and if they didn't know before, there was a recent documentary that that made its way around, and many people found out more and more about the Gullah Geechee Nation. But for those who may not know, what the Gullah Geechee Nation is, can you just open and share, your background and experience, and share for those what the Gullah Geechee Nation is, and I'll bring Sister Regina up when she gets herself a picture in there. But go ahead, Mama.
Okay, the Gullah Geechee Nation, as we said before, goes from Jacksonville, North Carolina, all the way to Jacksonville, Florida, in 30 to 35 miles inland, including all the Sea Islands. And along that coast, you will find Gullah Geechee people. We are actually one people. We are those enslaved Africans that were forced to America to do the rice fields, but we brought with us our talents and abilities. So we actually built the port of entry was Sullivan's Island in Charleston, South Carolina. 40% of our people came from there, and we came here with skills. So we actually built Charleston. We have the highest retention of African tradition in America. If you came to the Gullah Geechee Nation, and I always say, if you went to Charleston, you put a blindfold on and you sat on the bus, you would think that you were in the islands, or you think that you're in Africa. So that's just how much retention we have. We actually are those a fusion of different African tribes, mostly they say from West Africa, from Senegambia, all the way down to Angola. But I've traveled a little bit, so I see traces of our people all over. Especially, I went to East Africa and Tanzania, and I actually felt at home. So I would say that most people say that we come from West Africa, but I also believe that we came from other places in Africa too, because, we were nomadic people. So on that, we travel a lot. Queen Quet is the chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation, and she's been working tirelessly for years and years. She was installed year 2000 at Sullivan's Island, and we became a nation. We were a nation before we got here, but we lost that. So we just reclaimed who we are. She was actually installed on July 2nd. And that was during the time, July 2nd was when Denmark Vesey also was hung in Charleston. So we actually recaptured who we are as a people here in the Gullah Geechee Nation. There's so much history that it would take a whole long time to do it. But again, like I said, Queen Quet has actually gone all around the world, 50 states and some countries, telling people who we are down here. So I am so proud to be Minister of Information for the Gullah Geechee Nation. And what I do, what I normally do, is that I love to take care of my people and find things that could help them, find things that could empower our community, find those things that are hurting our community, and find a way to solve the problem. So basically, that is it in a nutshell. There's a whole lot more. And, if I haven't said everything that I needed to say, just forgive me, because I am so excited, and I'm just looking forward to going to Kenya, so that we can take our culture there. We've taken it all over. Like I said, we've been all over. I've worked with Queen Quet for many years, and we have been able to. She's been able almost single-handedly to let people know who we are down here by traveling and doing edutainment and just working tirelessly. So I just wanted to give her prompts and let people know that we are so glad that we are still here holding on to our land. So Gullah is actually the land, the people, and the culture. Geechee is a creolization of the language, but we are not separate. We are one people. So I think Regina is on, and there's others that will be coming on, but that is some of the things. That's in a nutshell about the Gullah Geechees.
Right. Beautiful. Thank you. And that's for those that are tuning in and may come back. That's Mama Elder Carly Town, Minister of Information for the Gullah Geechee Nation. And I did see that Queen Quet went to the United Nations in Switzerland. Was it 99 or some?
Yes, 1999. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So that's beautiful for African people to work internationally on that space, to be recognized as a nation. So we have some others. I hope that they can chime in. Somebody trying to send me a private chat, but if they can chime in. Regina is having some technical issues, so just try to come back, log out and come back in, Regina, if you need to do that. Try to, sometimes that helps, or use a different laptop or your phone as well. Sometimes that helps. But is that a brother Jazz? Let's see, who's Jazz or Sister Jazz?
Sister Jazz.
Sister Jazz.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. We would love to see your face, but it's okay if we could just.
I literally just came in.
It's okay.
I was from the other location, so sorry. I deal with restaurants all day long. But,
wow. Okay.
Yes, sir. However,
let me just say, I was able to have some Gullah Geechee food a few months ago in where were we? Greenville, South Carolina. So, and Sister Kim Poole, she visited the Gullah Geechee Nation with a few of our delegation, Mama Day, and a few others. But Sister Jazz, I heard you say something about food. That's why you
No. Yeah. Well, I'm originally. I know I'm a Gullah Geechee, a descendant of Gullah Geechee people, so I know I'm a part of the Gullah Geechee Nation. However, I'm more on the hair side. So, we all study our different parts. So we said some of us specialize in food, some in culture. And on my end, it's just, a lot of, braiding hair, natural hair, period.
Wow.
So people don't understand the history behind hair and how long styles were even around. But it also helps us with our culture and dating back to when, certain events occurred and why we may have done what we did. with our hair. So this is, I love having that aspect, and I've been able to travel the world and be able to share that same trade with, the diaspora. So like we've had days where okay, we was doing hair together, and doing that was a beautiful experience, because that through that trade alone, it was just like speaking a language. It was just about being able to show how what we preserved in the Gullah Geechee culture, it still exists even when looking into other areas throughout the world. So that's
Mm,
been a blessing, and working with Gullah Geechee Nation has been nothing but blessings. Been able to work on great things together.
Yeah.
mm.
Well,
Wow, beautiful. Go ahead.
thank you so much, Jasmine. I appreciate that. And I always forget to tell people what I do. I always forget that. So thank you for reminding me. But I am actually founder and director of the Gullah Geechee Angel Network, a nonprofit that preserve and promote Gullah culture by way of art. I actually write plays. I wrote plays for Mosier for 25 years. And all the plays are done by the local Gullah Geechee people. They didn't have to do anything but be themselves. And I found that really empowers people to be able to be themselves and still get accolades. Because a lot of people who work with me, they had some had some issues, but when they went on the stage, they were totally different. They totally didn't have any problems. So I found that, doing that kind of work really empowers people and let them know that they are appreciated. So, and I do poetry also. So I just wanted to throw that out. I can't sing yet, but I'm trying.
Okay. No, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, that's and do I Angel Network, Gullah Geechee Angel Network? I try
That's
to put the
correct.
name up
That's
there
correct.
for those that would love to go and find out more, of course, and try to, Gullah Geechee Nation has a website as well. I'll put that
Yes.
up there in a second. But so we are excited for those of us in the Teaching Artists Institute. This year, Kim Poole earlier in the year, she went down to, oh, there she is. Okay, Regina's back. We'll get her up. Um, so she went to South Carolina, and we did our civil rights tour where we took 31 young people from the Baltimore, some from, mostly Baltimore, through 10 different city states throughout down south. And so we were able to meet several Gullah Geechee members. And so Elder Carly, the Minister of Information here, uh, decided she would like to go. And of course, they always are, traveling to Africa anyway. So we partnered up, collaborated, and she has a delegation, maybe possibly about 5 or 6 or 7 members that will be coming. And so some of them are on here. Sister Jasmine is here. And now let me bring up Mama Sister Regina, and I have her name here. See you, Sister Regina. Welcome, Aquaba. Greetings. So wait a minute. Tell me the greeting word. How do we say hello? What words we? How do we say what? So well, I'll tell you what. Talk about the language.
The language. Oh, can you hear me? Because my microphone has kind of been bad
I
today.
think I hear you. If you can turn it up, and I think you were there. I think you were in South Carolina. I think you were. I think you were there. I think I
Okay.
remember seeing you.
I don't
Okay.
know, but you talking about Hannah Purdue?
Yeah,
No. So, well, talk about the language, if possible. If you care to, Elder Carly. Well, many. So, what is Can you define the language of Gullah Geechee, if I may?
Oh, well, Gullah Geechee language is a combination of, believe it's a lot of tribal languages that our people, when they all came here, they had to have to form a way of
Can
communication.
you speak up just a little bit?
Okay. It's a uh, it's a combination of a few of the tribal languages of our people when they came here to
Okay.
America. It's a combination of the languages for them to be able
yeah,
they created so that they would be able to
right.
communicate amongst one another. But it's
Uh,
more than just language. It's also like moans and grunts and
Yes.
So it's sound as well.
Right.
It's also
Exactly.
a little bit with face gestures a little too.
Yes.
Wow,
Definitely.
wow.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
I
Thank
agree.
you. Thank you for, yeah,
Very
that's a
good.
beautiful explanation. So share exactly what Sister Regina, what you do. We're excited for you as well, coming to Nairobi, Kenya with us. So share what do you do? What would be your goal, mission to come with us to Nairobi, Tanzania? I'm sorry, Nairobi, Kenya.
Well, my role here, I, I I do food ministry. I keep a lot of the recipes and the culture alive, Gullah Geechee here with my ancestors, my grandparents, my community has passed on to me. Our food is more than just cooking with ingredients, but it's a what I feel when I cook Gullah Geechee food. I hear from the ancestors and what they had to know back then. Cooking food was one of the most
Okay, I think
if you
she.
is healing
Okay,
and can
you
bring
broke up for a second,
comfort.
but go ahead.
Yeah, I need to speak louder.
Oh yes, that's better. That's perfect. Yes,
Okay.
if you can flow right there. I think you broke up, but go ahead.
Okay. Gullah Geechee cooking. I do food ministry here.
Ah,
I'm like, I think it's about 5 generations of us that still keep the Gullah Geechee culture of cooking alive with
mm,
my family and our community and friends. And Gullah Geechee cooking for us here is more than just ingredients and recipes. You know, we still do a lot of things with feels and touch, but
mm,
also having the gift and art of hearing from our ancestors when we cook. Um,
mm,
it's a lot of spiritual and healing. Food is medicine. Our
mm,
ancestors, they had to know on a, our Gullah Geechee people, we know what our community is going through to be able to prepare or know what we're going to prepare for the family or for the community for that day. So, like I say, food can bring joy, it can bring comfort, it can bring healing from a day of somebody working in a hot field or whatever. So
mm.
that's what we do today with the community is preparing the meals, and we still use a lot of the staples here. So I'm really excited and about going to our motherland
Mhm.
to get to feel and taste and experience more of the seasonings and ingredients and a lot of the similarities. Because, like, for example, we use sweet potato in our Gullah Geechee culture because we didn't have yams here growing. So they use the same technique and recipe for Gullah Geechee cooking that they use for Africa and cooking yams recipes. So it's a lot of similarities, and our people we use what we had here to be able to create a lot of the African recipes and dishes. So I'm excited about Kenya and coming to share and see more of the similarities and how we adapted to what we have.
Very good. Yes. Well, I'm excited for you too, Regina. And it's amazing because we hosted the Gullah Geechee Nation used to host for different African countries that came to the United
Mm,
States or came to Charleston. And I remember there was a group from one of the French-speaking African countries, and so none of us knew French except a few words. But when I brought the okra out, everybody said okra. So
wow, wow,
that was very, very exciting. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, you
yeah,
have that okra. So yeah. So
wow.
we actually were able to communicate through food, you know.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm. Universal language,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, so definitely we appreciate that. So that's to hear you, Sister Regina, share your
Oh,
story.
thank
I'm just
you. Everybody
thinking we
went
have
away.
hair, we have
Okay.
food. It's just going to be an amazing experience. And Elder Carly, with your spoken word, we are looking forward to having a tremendous experience. Kim Poole is a singer, and we're looking forward to partnering with Kenyans
Yeah.
on the ground in Nairobi. They just had an election there, but Kim is currently en route to Kenya to do some on the ground preparation to work out any kinks in advance. And we know that sometimes kinks do happen, but it's always good to go in advance to put some logistics on the ground and shake some hands or make some deals to give some hugs to our brothers and sisters that are there. That's going to make this happen. And so we are excited, and I think we now have someone with some lovely hair there. But, okay, yeah. So we just excited, and we just want to encourage everyone that's listening, that's in earshot, to support, to contribute, to donate directly to the Gullah Geechee Nation. We can do the Cash App or however, of course, but I will put the contact informations out. However, you all would like to give, as well as take a trip down and tour and visit their nation and support them entrepreneurially. Bring family, friends, and other groups down, as many do. So, there's many ways to support, or, just share this video with as many of your people in South Carolina, as well as other places, those that are interested in the global Pan-African connection. And so that's what I'm attempting to do here by bringing these sisters on. We waiting for Quadre, but he's a teacher, right? Is he an educator? Okay,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a few others. Well, one of you we have, and Sister Lisa, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, if one of you feel comfortable with sharing, or Elder Carly, just talk about Brother Quadre. He's a sharp he was on the call last night. He's very sharp. I was, very impressed with him. And Sister Lisa as well. So tell us a little bit about them, if I may, if we may, and just so people can know some of the others, because we're going to share this with people that are interested as well, so they'll know the different people that we have that may join us.
Well, I can talk about both of them, but I if Regina want to talk about one, I can talk about one. But I would love to talk about Quadre. Quadre is a young man that's a teacher, an artist. He's a singer, a rapper, and he's just a very, very, very talented, devoted young man that does a lot of things in the community. But he does not just talk the talk. He walked the walk. I mean, and he comes in with a very professional persona for the children. He works with children. And so they are getting, not only are they learning how to be artists, but they're learning about the culture because he infuses his culture with it too. And talking about food, he actually has a cookbook a cookbook that everybody could understand. So he is very valuable to us because he's a young man. And of course, I always say we need to have, somebody to pass it on to. I would gladly say that he would be capable. He works closely with Queen Quet. He is one of the persons that I know that if I had to come to Africa and stay for 6 months, that he would be the one that could take care of things because he has the persona and the spirit of the ancestors. He worked with Dr. O, and Dr. O was one of our priestess. He's also a scholar, and he had the Gullah Society. And he worked under Dr. O, and he did not forget because Dr. O made his transition a couple, maybe 2 years now, Regina. Anyway, he made a transition. Last year. Okay, he made his transition, and whatever he told Quadre, he's still doing it today, working with the elders and working with the children. So his thing is intergenerational.
Wow.
And now, if I talk about Lisa, Lisa is a very talented. She worked in TV for as long as I've known her, and I've known her about 30-something years. And she's always been the person there taking the pictures. She always was there helping everybody. So she is a very, very talented. She's a writer, and she also do freelancing. So she does the videos and everything for the Gullah Geechee Angel Network. Also, she's a board member, and she's very, very dedicated. So I appreciate having her, as part of this journey, because she really deserved to be moving with us to that particular space that we're going to. All of the people that we are talking about are people that I have worked with who have become like family. We are
Mm,
family. Regina, Jasmine, all of these young people that I am so very happy to know, because these are the ones that can carry on eventually.
mm. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much, and we are so looking forward to this opportunity. Again, we thank Kim Poole for, connecting the dots with all of this, and you know, working on the logistics and making sure that we are able to connect the dots. So we will definitely look forward to getting Quadre and Lisa on sometime. I just wanted to get something out to our 8 or 9 platforms that we have here to let the world know that this is coming. It's going to be historic. Yet again, for those that may not know, first year, well, I came on board. We went to Tanzania. We had the Artisan Conference. And then last year, we went to South Africa, and we took, so 2 things happened. We had a indigenous Turtle Island native population that brothers and sisters that came there with us to South Africa, as well as we had a Tanzanian delegation, and so it was very historic, very educational for us all to learn about the indigenous tribes uh, that were here before, and them interacting and with some South Africans and learning about the South African history and struggle. So now we're taking that to Kenya and the history of the Mau Mau, and the just the struggles of Jomo Kenyatta there. So we're looking forward to that. So if you have a website that if people wanted to, and we are encouraging people to contribute, I want to put that in here in the link or something. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oops. Wait a minute. Sure. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Sorry, trying to click here. I got this. Have another Zoom. Okay. Okay. All right. So Regina had to go, but thank you, Sister Regina. We appreciate you for sticking in for as long as you can. But if you have a website, Mama, if anyone would like to, and we're encouraging our brothers and sisters to contribute to this great cause, I'll post the link. You can tell me what it is.
Okay, right now we don't have a website specifically for the
Okay.
trip, but we do have websites. Mine is GullahGeecheeAngelNetwork.com, and also I'm on
Gullah
Facebook,
Geechee Network.
Angel Network, Angel
Gullah
Network,
Geechee. Okay. Oh, all right. Angel Network.
and also I'm on Facebook. It's Elder Carlytown, and
All right. All right. Elder Carly Town.
and Regina is Destiny Community Cafe.
Oops. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to delete some of these. I got so many videos here. Let me 1 and 2. Okay. And what's the other one?
Destiny, that you got Destiny Community Cafe.
CommunityCafe.com.
No, she's on Facebook. I don't know her.
Okay, that's okay. Yes, Destiny Community Cafe. All right.
And also, Jasmine Smalls is on Facebook. I don't have her website. The next time we'll probably get it. It's
Okay.
Jasmine Small. Um,
Okay.
and
Okay. Business small.
yeah, Smalls. And if they wanted to donate, they could donate. I'll give you that information.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah. So that's what we'll encourage everyone to do, to reach
Oh,
out to Jasmine Smalls .com or Jasmine Smalls
she's on Facebook, Jasmine Smalls.
on Facebook. Okay. Let me.
It's not .com here.
Right. Jasmine Smalls on Facebook. Definitely reach out for those brothers and sisters that enjoy learning about hair and food and South Carolina African culture. Definitely encouraging everybody to support this movement. And we'll do this, we'll do some more when we work on Quadre and Sister Lisa.
Right.
So we're looking forward to that. But Sister Jasmine, thank you um, for taking the time out. We appreciate your time, and thank you, Elder Carly. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, I want to say one more thing, and Jasmine might be able to give you her information about the website that she has. But I wanted to say if people wanted to donate, the money that we get will help our delegation go to Kenya. And we're
Hmm.
thinking that if 1,000 people gave us $40, we would have enough for everybody to go and come back. We actually, you could actually, we got a $
Okay.
Geechee
Hmm.
Angel Cash App, $ Geechee Angel. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yeah.
Cash App. Okay.
And
Geechee Angel Cash App. Okay. All right.
And
Let me put it
Jasmine,
in.
no, I just wanted to say thank y'all, for
Yes.
inviting me to this conversation. This was a good one when my phone wasn't going in and out. But it's always great to be a part of what it is that, we have going on here. And in doing this, seeing the different aspects that we work on. So to be a part and contribute towards that cause means a great thing in our community. So I just wanted to click in and say thank y'all for coming on, but I'm gonna go back so I can finish this paperwork. But this has been an amazing conversation, and we can't.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I
Thank
think
you.
so.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everybody. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you, Haki.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
You all have a good evening, and we shall talk soon. Thank you all.
thank you. Peace and blessing.
Peace and blessings.